Hey, Michael with XForcePC. I'm going to throw my disclaimer in here that we are an X-Plane shop. We prefer X-Plane. We recommend X-Plane, but we do have some customers running Flight Sim 10 or Prepar3d or Prepared, however you say it. And that's just for various reasons, like they need a particular airplane and it's only available in, FSX. So if you need to uninstall Flight Sim 10 or Prepared, because you're having some sort of problem, it doesn't completely remove everything. So I've had some customers say, well, I totally uninstalled Flight Sim 10 and I reinstalled it and it still won't open. I get a crash, when I try to launch it. Well, that's because Flight Sim 10 and Prepared, which is, based on Flight Sim 10, they save a lot of your configuration files, and if the problem is with your configuration, then uninstalling and reinstalling isn't going to get rid of the problem. So when you uninstall it, again, it leaves a lot of the configuration files there, and I think that's because, in case you reinstall it and you don't want to reset up, your stick and rudder and pedals or whatever, all that will still be saved. But in the instance in which the program won't open and you try to uninstall or reinstall, it still won't open. So where you find those files are left over, if you go to the C drive and you go to users and then go to your profile, mine is called Mike, but yours will be called whatever. It could be called your name, or it might just say owner or whatever. You go into that and then you go to app data, roaming, then Microsoft for Microsoft Flight Sim, and then inside of there you'll find an FSX folder. Now, if you want to completely remove Microsoft Flight Sim 10, you first uninstall it, whether it be, usually people are buying that through Steam, and then after you're done uninstalling it, you come and delete this folder as well, because this has a ton of stuff in it, and the most important things it has in it, the FSX.cfg file, that's the configuration for pretty much everything in the software, and cameras.cfg also. But just, if you're wanting to completely uninstall it and you're not worried about any of your, configuration stuff, then just delete this FSX folder that's in, again, the C drive, users, your username, app data, roaming, Microsoft, and then it's FSX. Now, in the case of Prepared, instead of Microsoft, you'd see a folder in here called Lockheed Martin. Then you go into Lockheed Martin and you'll find, should find a Prepared folder, but you could just delete the whole Lockheed Martin folder. And again, the first thing you would do is uninstall Prepared and then go in here and delete that Lockheed Martin folder. Again, you're going to lose all of your configuration stuff. Your joystick config, your screen configs, your camera configurations. So this is kind of a last resort thing if you just cannot get it to open and you've tried everything else and you just want to start over clean and fresh. This is how you do that.